I play a character called Brett Fletcher. He is an old friend of David Wozniak's. He's an interesting character. He is despondent, depressed, fat, really at the end of his rope, buried in the responsibility of having 4 children. The backstory is that his wife has left him. She works and essentially sends money home, and David is used to be a lawyer who had his license revoked. He's really just in a bad spot and buried. And when we meet him in this story, he sees the opportunity to represent David in this mass action lawsuit as his last chance to really reignite his passion. David Wozniak is a guy who's just really made terrible life decisions, has no respect in his family. Everyone looks at him like he's a big loser. He owes a ton of money to the wrong people, and essentially is being shut out by everyone in his family and his girlfriend. Now, we realize that 20 years ago, David Wozniak donated 693 times to a sperm bank. And through some error at the sperm bank, he's now sired 550 children or something like that. Now there's a mass action lawsuit. 150 or so of the kids want to know his identity. He's a really great director, and he really directs you, which is pretty, ironically, very rare. A lot of times directors will just let you do your thing. They'll set up the shot, they'll yell action, they kind of get it, and then they move on. I mean, Ken will get right up to you and has a very clear point of view and will tell you exactly what he wants, which is really great. I think Vince is ideal for this part for a number of reasons. Not only this is unlike anything he's ever done before, in my opinion. This is something that's tonally pretty serious. There are a lot of funny parts, but it's something that'll, I think, is going to be really a surprise and a breath of fresh air for people who are Vince Vaughn fans like myself. They're going to see him in this and think, wow, this is something actually very different for him. You know, I guess in many ways the film is a fable about family, because you can't always do everything for everybody in your family, but you do what you can, and there's a reward in that, and that's what David Wozniak is doing, and this is what Vince's character is doing. He's doing what he can. There are many messages that come from an examination of fatherhood. Despite the fact that it's very tough, the rewards outweigh the costs. That's, I think, the main message, for me at least. But everybody will take something different away from this movie, which makes it, you know, a movie that appeals to a lot of people.